Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily Oracle card reading for March the 21st. For those that had been following the readings for this week, yesterday we had a very strong card come through for March the 20th, which is the spring equinox, the very start of the new astrological year and the beginnings of our spring. So planting those seeds of a brighter tomorrow, doing the groundwork that is necessary to then start to cultivate what it is that we want in order to move ahead. So our card for yesterday was the card of temptation, and it really came through in that awareness of, you're still in the ground, you're still in the foundation of you're still having to dig up your soil and prepare it in order to plant the seeds. So a lot of times when those energies are stirred up, you are moving forward different temptations. And I found even for myself, listening back to that recording, struggling with my words, struggling with allowing my ego self to stay out of the reading and not to be so caught off guard by the card of temptation, by thinking that, this is something that is bad, this is something to be fearful of, not allowing those old stories of perhaps, what the devil might mean. We're always taught so many different things based on culture, religion, society. And a lot of times we're fed these fear stories, and they come forward within each and every one of us as a preconceived idea to what it is. So I want to start off this reading by bringing forward that acknowledgement that no matter where you are in your spiritual journey, you're always going to be tempted by the old stories, by the old mindsets, by the old belief systems, by the fears out in the world. And when we get cards such as the one of temptation from yesterday, if we're noticing different shifts within ourselves, or if things don't play out on certain days as we expect them to, so if you take yesterday in the contents of, that was the spring equinox, where was the big shift within myself? Where was this big miraculous new start to my new astrological year? I didn't feel anything. I wasn't in the state of, yes, this is a new beginning. I wasn't feeling the energy of that. So they're reminding you that everything is in divine timing. You can't put things in the context of, just because it is this day, I should be experiencing that situation. They want us to know that we have to go through the work. And sometimes it's those last stages of clearing out the remnants of what is still there to know that now you're ready. Now it's a new start. Now it's a new beginning. So as we're stepping into March 21st, the day after the spring equinox, now we're getting some beautiful cards of recognition. And we have pulled two cards for today, which is symbolizing that beautiful partnership. They're both number 3s. And we are in March, which is a 3. So we're so much in that power of 3 today, the mind, body, spirit connection, knowing that we are in partnership of bringing into balance the way that we use the mind to be the observer, not the controller, the way we honor the body, the human existence. We trust in how our body is knowing intuitively what is right and what is wrong for us, and then bringing those together in the harmony to rise up in the soul self, to rise up in the spirit. So today we are celebrating. Today we are acknowledging the work that has been done, the final pushes that were necessary to break through the ground, to come out of the darkness, to challenge the fears, to now start the brand new season as we are stepping into that spring. So today is all about recognizing the partnerships and alliances. This is in the purple of the third eye chakra. Spending that time with your guides, acknowledging their support, acknowledging how they help pull you through, where you found strength that you didn't believe you had, where you found willpower where you didn't believe you had, where you got through some emotions that were coming up, and you were able to honor them. You were able to hold them. You were able to make some peace, offer some forgiveness, catch yourself in different behavioral patterns. So now they're saying rejoice, rejoice in the work that you have done. It has not been an easy winter. There has been some really heavy energy. There's been a lot of temptations out there, a lot of opportunities to jump on bandwagons and to very blindly take a side that you may not have had all the information to jump in. And a lot of us dug our feet into the ground and said, I'm going to keep an open mind and I'm going to see all sides. And I'm not going to choose unless I know for myself that that is the right thing for me. I'm not going to be so persuaded because I feel inside my body that a lot of the information is being withheld, that I don't have all of the information to make my decisions. Having that uncertainty, that unclarity, spending that time within to build the relationship with the higher self. So celebrate today. Celebrate this brand new start of a brand new season by honoring you, honoring the work that you have done, and let that energy now start to pour down on the soil of yourself, the root center, that solar plex area. That is where you're planting the seeds now. You're taking all your new growth, your new awareness, and now you are using that to plant the seeds of creation, to start to manifest. What are you going to birth into creation in this new period, in this new energetic relationship? How can you keep feeding the growth within? This is just like having a baby. You're going to nourish your ideas. You're going to nourish the new you. You're going to nourish and understand how fragile it still is. It needs a lot of support. It needs a lot of encouragement. It needs your healthy thoughts. It needs your healthy emotions. It needs you to take care of you, to cultivate and continue to nourish who you are, to see yourself as absolutely worthy of this journey, of absolutely important to take care of, and knowing that the more you nourish yourself, the more you're giving permission to others to do it as well. So let us all rejoice in each other. Congratulations on getting through that tough winter season. And now start looking ahead and honoring your journey. Celebrate your neighbors, celebrate your friends, celebrate your relationships, celebrate your children. Look for the joy in every day. Find that within you, breathe that into self, reach out and continue to ask for the support and guidance as you're building that deeper connection with your higher self. We're sending you all so much love.